How Peter Obi was bounced from entering the Vvip section at the Vatican papal inauguration because he didn't have the required invitation pass. Okay, I see that they are showing him like another way. Probably there is a very, very, very important people session that he wants to enter, but they are not allowing him to enter. Okay, but he finally later entered the place now. At least we saw him there. We saw the president. We saw some other people there. So probably this was at the beginning, but eventually he entered, and that's the cocoa. Ayobamiola said so he wasn't invited, but he get crashed. Always want to be in the photo. You are not funny. You are not serious. But at least he was there. He was allowed to enter. It was not as if he was bounced totally from the place. And there are VIP, there is VVIP, there is less important people. But at least he was there. We saw him. We saw a video of him there. This is a high reporter, Sowore, no wahala. Uchenna says at least his absence is more important than your presence. It is because he's a papa. Omole says, for your information, Peter Obi is a papal knight. Probably the people that were at the gate, they did not know him. And probably he had an invite or he forgot it or something because it was at the burial. If it was at the burial, they must have given him invitation for the inauguration, or probably it didn't get to him on time. Whatever it is well. At least we shall still saw him at the inauguration. That's the cocoa. Azuka says he's a papal knight and has to be there. Besides, the man in red is Cardinal Arinze, who it seems invited him to that area and is the one talking to the security. As a papal knight, he has the invitation to be at the inauguration. It is well. Paul Onade says, so how did you now enter later? Sowore, thank you for showing the world your paymaster, of course. The things Hunde is saying about Peter Obi is everything is coming together that yes, it's actually working for our president. It is well. It is well, this country. As Simon S. Magani says, he go invites the black rev father to help him bribe his way in. As a normal Nigerian now, yet them no bribe for Vatican. You people are very funny. Hey, it is well. Emeka Martins replies and says, every country is invited and represented in the Vatican's inauguration and burial. There is nothing exclusive about it. No country will be praising their FG for getting invited exactly just for inauguration. I don't understand the desperate push for international relevance by the federal government. Now the election glitch administration taunting that Peter Obi is not present at the Vatican City. Just to remind you that Peter Obi has had a long-standing and deeply personal relationship with the Vatican that predates any political ambition. Exactly. He's always been going there. He's always been a part of this thing. And it's not going just because he wants to be in the picture. He's a knight, so he has to go. Peter Obi is a papal knight of the Order of St. Sylvester, and honor personally conferred on him by Pope Francis when Peter Obi was just 53 years old, despite the minimum age for the title being 55. Peter Obi is also a member of the Scholars Occurrences Foundation, established by the late Pope Francis himself to promote education and global peace. Peter Obi has had several audiences with the Pope and was even present at the inauguration of the late Pope Francis in 2013, when he held no presidential ambition. No. Peter Obi was invited to the canonization of Pope John Paul II and also the canonization of Mother Teresa, and was also at Pope Benedict's funeral. He was also present when our very beloved Cardinal Peter Opaleke was installed as the Cardinal of the Church. Peter Obi has even personally followed the new Pope, His Holiness Pope Leo XIV, to the installation of a bishop here in Nigeria, you see. Peter Obi is a man who goes to the Mass daily and even travels to the Vatican regularly just to attend the Mass and return. The Vatican is his second home. Before you speak of Peter Obi and the Vatican, understand this, he is not just welcome there, he belongs there. Let them know that exactly, he belongs there. It's a place that he has always been going to. Probably the security people that they had at the gate, fine, they did not recognize him. But it doesn't really need an invite to enter. I don't know. But at least at the end of the day, he was there. We saw him. We did not see him there. oh, he was bounced. No problem. Bola Tinubu is there as an invitation and representation of Nigeria's FG. Peter Obi is there as an invitation to Peter Obi, Gregory Obi, exactly, not federal government. So, Amaz Anthony says, you call Cardinal Rize the Black Reverend Father. And what's wrong with that? Christian Chin also says, Obi is their problem. Obi is their problem. They are having nightmares and suffering from Obi syndrome. I'm telling you. This Sowore, you would already know. Because I don't understand your problem with this man. The man doesn't even have an issue with you. So why are you having issues with him? Why are you after him? Why? It is well with you people. Prosper Chile says, Sowore is working for Tinubu. We already know. Mary Nelson Egejuru says, at least he paid for his flight. I'm telling you. He's not with government money. He paid for his ticket from his pocket, better than those from government bosses. Abio. It is well. Okay, Anasoro says, Peter Obi was banned from Vvip, but he took pictures with Tinubu. Does it mean Tinubu wasn't the Vvip? Of course, that is what it will mean now. Of course, that is what it will mean, that Obi, if he took pictures with President Tinubu and he was not opportune to go to where the VVIPs are, that means our president too was not a VVIP, a whole president, not a VVIP. Okay, now. It is well. At Prince Tafik says, was the photography with Tinubu taken at the said VVIP section? Or you are saying that's the only place where Obi could have met with Tinubu at the Vatican? Oh, it is well. It might be a lie, safe. But the case says, even if they unbounce him, we will still love him. At least it was not dragged away from the place and say, no, you have to leave this place. At least they were directing him to go to another place. And it was not the only one that was directed to another session to go. There were other people there that were showed other places to go. It is well. Amaka Onye says, that's Cardinal Rize standing right there, so it's impossible to bounce His Excellency. You liars. Don't mind them. Darlington says, so you mean they bounced Cardinal Rize and Peter Obi? I wonder. It is well. Uchenna Egwatu says, Peter Obi was talking with Cardinal Rize. You are only projecting Tinubu. You see? Don't mind them. As Frank Odu says, where is the bounce? I've been at my eyes, they pay me. I don't know. Akaracha says, why is Mr. Peter Obi giving you all the nightmare? I don't know. He's really giving them sleepless nights. Big sleepless nights. It is well with them. You see, at least Harry Potter wasn't there because now for car park there for day. It is well, my listeners, over to leave your thought. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.